Today on GEN, we decided to bring you a very special episode.
We call this our people episode.
GEN starts now. Welcome back, Golden Eagles. I'm Tiara Salinas.
And I'm Ariana Soto.
For this episode, we decided to focus on our very own students.
We got several interviews ranging from athletes to artists.
I'm Mabel Phillips, and I have been a Girl Scout since I was 6 years old. Well, you sell cookies for a few months, and then all of that revenue goes to campouts, field trips, like stuff like that. And I think that might be what keeps me coming back. I really think just selling cookies and standing out there wearing like a big cookie costume and dancing around and like, would you like to buy some Girl Scout cookies? I think that is the best for me, especially because I get to stand there with all my friends and, you know, we have tons of laughs and tons of fun. The reason that we started Girl Scouts is because me and all of my siblings were homeschooled. Being homeschooled, it feels like you're kind of locked in. And we wanted to be able to socialize. So all of my siblings and I, that is where our main friends would be. This is my cadet vest. This was given to me by the CEO of Girl Scouts. I have a few of those actually. Then we have all of these patches. Most of them are from my cadet years, and I think like 2 of them are from my senior year. These make me very happy. Gen Cyber was a very fun cyber camp that I went to, which got me into hacking and technology. And this is another one from the CEO. Her camp name is Flamingo, which is why it's a flamingo. And then there's a recurring person that gives out Scooter Barb patches. Her name is Barb. And she just rides around. She looks for Girl Scouts who can say the Girl Scout promise and gives them a patch if they can. Okay.
You know it?
Yes, of course I know it.
I should hope so.
Do you want me to do it like properly, like with the hand and everything?
Sure, yes.
Oh, Lord, okay. On my honor, I will try to serve God and my country, to help people at all times, and to live by the Girl Scout law. Growing up with all these girls, we get to see each other like grow up, and it's amazing. There's just a big sisterhood that comes along with Girl Scouts, and it's quite nice. Even though I have a lot of sisters, it's nice having a ton more and everything. It's like lifelong best friends.
My name is Yedi.
Hi, I'm Savannah.
How long have we been together? It's been like
Almost six.
Almost 6
Yeah.
years. We've been dating since like the middle of 6th grade.
I don't know, he was really funny and nice to me. And yeah, we were good friends before dating.
In the middle of 9th grade, we just like separated from each other for a little bit because work on myself. But we got it like back together soon after that.
And I think that time we were apart like really helped us realize what we wanted and what we needed from each other. And now that we're together again, like I think we're better.
I don't really tell her this that much, but like she like motivates me a lot because I think it's something that like I strive to be. Like I strive to be as like good time management stuff, you know? If I ever have like an issue, I can just talk to her about it, and like she's really good with being like trying to like help me out with it, you know?
He's also a good motivator for me. He really pushes me to do things I would normally be uncomfortable with.
In the middle of like middle school, I just became more and more friends with them, and I like started like know her a tiny bit more, but it's like as much as you can be friends with a girl in middle school, you know how it is, like that culture is. When I actually asked her out in middle school, like word got around that I was gonna ask her out. So when she came back, she kind of already had the idea that I was gonna do it, and she rejected me the first day. 2 days later, she asked me out. 2 days later.
Changed my mind, I guess.
So because of that, I can't say that I was the one that asked her out. She's the one that asked me out.
Yeah.
Hi, my name's Shalini Lopez. I do nails. I do them in my garage. I have my own little setup. It doesn't look like a garage. It looks more like a little room. It has a side entrance, and it's a very nice place. And I'm planning on expanding it because I started doing lash extensions recently. So. When I got started, I have 4 sisters. So in the beginning, it was just to do it for my sisters and myself. And now seeing the progress, I was like, oh my God, no, how would I do that before? And if anything, they were supporting me and they were always positive. And slowly I started to get people from school and then my mom's friends, and I created my Instagram, and it just slowly led to like a small little business. So far, I plan on getting certified for lash extensions and nails just so I could work better. I have an Instagram and TikTok as well. They're both at Beauty by Jelani.
I've been doing my makeup since the couple months before pandemic started, so like around the March, April-ish area of 2019, 2020, whenever the pandemic started. I first started off with just like simple makeup out of my mom's drawer, and then that turned into getting makeup from my mom's Ipsy bags, and then big boxes of makeup or bags of makeup from my aunt in Washington because she really loves my makeup and wants to support it as much as possible. So I listen to a lot of rock, emo, heavy metal music, so those kinds of genres of music inspired my makeup because you got members on stage like Kiss, and you got all of their members all makeuped out. You got members in Black Veil Brides all makeuped out. And they just looked really cool, and I was just like, oh, wow, I should do my makeup like that. And then it just turned from that into really creative stuff. I actually hope I can make a career out of this in the future. I want to open up a salon in the far future, a salon for people who really love creative makeup, like SFX makeup. So I want people who like are in movies or theater, maybe even cosplayers, people who do costumes, people who want to come in and get their makeup done for Halloween, gothic people who don't know how to do their makeup, emo people who don't know how to do their makeup, anybody who really wants to get into that really cool creative makeup. I have done several looks because I do not do the same look twice. Without my outfits, my makeup is not organized because I do my makeup looks heavily based around my outfits most of the time. There has been a few times where I have done my outfits first and then I do my makeup, and it just turns into a really creative art piece or something simple, but it's usually outfits and then makeup.
How old were you when you started playing the saxophone?
I was 12 years old.
What inspired you to play the saxophone?
I like the saxophone, so I just chose it.
Why the saxophone?
Because my sisters needed a saxophone player for the church, so they told me to pick the saxophone, and I liked it too. What I find interesting about playing the saxophone is that I could play like lots of songs that have different languages, and everyone could connect to it since it has no language barrier, since it's just like a sound. So my parents, they really like how I play, and they're very supportive of me into making that into a career. I'm planning to major in music, commercial music, in university, which consists of jazz studies, orchestra, and music production. And I'm planning to like work in movies, songwriting, and just performing in gigs. Probably the best performance I have done, probably when I played at a jazz gig with professional jazz musicians, and I in front of like thousands of people. I think that's like my biggest accomplishment so far.
Let's not forget to mention that this is also our Valentine's Day episode.
I heard that Cupid went around and talked to the students.
That sounds like fun. Let's check it out.
This is McKaylee Hershey reporting the weather for the week of February 14th. The weather seems to be finally warming up again. I don't know about you, but that makes me happy. Next week's weather will consist of highs in the 70s and lows in the 50s. On Monday, the high will be in the 80s with a chance of slight clouds. So it will be nice and warm for Valentine's Day. The rest of the week will be bright and sunny days. Throughout the week, there will be a slight chance of wind. Like always, that's all for the Weather Eagles. See you next time.
What's going on, Golden Eagles? I'm Nick Maiden, and here's a sports recap. Boys varsity basketball is officially over. They beat Desert Mirage in their final game with a score of 50-18. They finished with an overall record of 5-9 and a record of 3-4 in the league, landing them 5th place out of 8 teams. Boys varsity soccer is also over, and they also won their last game, where they defeated Banning 4-1. They finished with an overall record of 3-8 and a record of 3-3 in the league, also landing them 5th in the Desert Valley. Guess who else ended their season with a dominant win? Girls varsity basketball has come to an end, and they too defeated Desert Mirage in their final game with a score of 55-14. They finished with an overall record of 5-10 and a record of 3-4 in the league, landing them 6th place in the Desert Valley. Girls varsity soccer is the only team not to win their final game, but they also have the only winning record for sports this season. They finished the season with an overall record of 7-6-2 and a league record of 4-3, which was enough to advance them to CIF. They are also the only team to put their stats into max preps. Ariana Fuentes led the team with 10 goals and Anna Tupel led with 5 assists. Congratulations to the girls and good luck in CIF. That's it for sports this season, Eagles. Be sure to keep tuning in as basketball and softball start up along with our swimming sports. I'm Nicholas McMaden reporting for GEN.
I've been wrestling since my freshman year. I've been wrestling for 4 years now. My big brother Marco, he wanted me to do wrestling because he used to do it as well, and so he inspired me to join wrestling. Recently, I've placed 3rd place in my division league at Trojan Wars, and then for CIF, I've passed my division leagues, going on to CIF, and then after that, hopefully I can make it to Masters, and after that, I can make it to state.
I've always played football like during Little League when I was little, and I just wanted to play in high school.
What made you want
I look up to Kyler Murray. He's my favorite player. Just the want to do better made me want to do better in football. I wanted to see myself improve. Yes, it's helped me. Football has helped me a lot in school. It's gotten me a lot of opportunities to fix my grades, you know. I don't know if I'm the best on the team, but I think I'm up there. I'm up there for sure.
Congratulations to the girls soccer team for making it to CIF.
Next week is Spirit Week with lunch activities all week.
I'm most excited for Thursday, Festival Day. Look out for a GN booth out there.
And Friday is the Eagles Got Talent show that is always entertaining.
That's right. And Saturday night is Winter Formal.
There's a lot of activities coming up, so stay tuned. That's all for this episode, Golden Eagles.
Don't forget to hit that subscribe button
and the bell to be notified when a new episode is ready. Until later, I'm Tiara Salinas.
And I'm Ariana Soto.
Signing out for GEN. Woo!